really seem to be in an offensive groove and in a groove and in attack mode. Like, how did it feel out there, and what was your mindset coming into this game?
I felt pretty good. Like, started the game. I mean, we kind of started slow, but we was getting a bunch of good looks. So I just told myself, next time we get the look, just make sure you knock it down. So, and then just playing free out there.
Coach said that he's been on you for about 250 games to rebound. What is kind of clicked in that regard in these two games?
I mean, it's the playoffs. I mean, we got to win, so it's just doing anything to win. I know he'd be on me the whole regular season about offensive rebounds, and you see tonight he's right. He knows what he's talking about, so I'm going to just continue to listen to him.
Last year, you weren't able to play in the playoffs, and here you are a year later, and you're scoring 25, playing the kind of defense you are. Just for you, what is this moment like for you after having to sit out in the playoffs last season?
Man, it's a great feeling. I mean, not playing last year, I was like kind of antsy to play this, like the first game and this game. So just being in this environment and being in the playoffs, I mean, it's like a dream come true for me, and I just don't like missing out on it.
You kind of had a little test of your composure when you and Devin Booker kind of got into it there.
Yeah.
You got a technical, but how did you kind of maybe harness that and not let it maybe carry over as it might have in years past for you?
I mean, I'll say like everyone on the team does a good job like helping me like manage emotions and stuff like that. So I mean, it's a physical game. There's no like nothing serious between us. It just sometimes things happen and just continue to play. I mean, we didn't let it affect us, so that's why I'm proud.
Jaden, just talk about what it means to you to actually have the confidence from your team on the defensive end and then obviously offensively tonight with your scoring.
I would say it means a lot just knowing that they got my back defensively, even like if someone scores a couple times, like just knowing that they still want me to guard them and still believe that I can lock the person up. And then offensively, I mean, it helps a lot just because early in the game we weren't making a lot of shots, and just knowing that they're going to give me the ball and they have the confidence in me just to go out and knock it down.
Jaden, with you, Ant, and Nikhil on the floor together tonight, when Phoenix is trying to get certain matchups and you guys are just switching through every single ball screen, what is it like having two other shutdown defenders on roster with you that can lock down a big three like Phoenix is?
I mean, it's great to have. Every time we go on the court and I see them two, I be like, who you want to guard? Like, it don't matter which person we guard, and I mean, it's great to have. And then just with Rudy behind us as well, I mean, it just makes it difficult for the other team.
How huge is it to have Mike Conley, somebody, a veteran that has experience on this team and somebody that can kind of get you guys going offensively and defensively from a leadership standpoint?
I say it means a lot. Like, he's been through many playoff series, and then just he knows like when to kind of calm us down or when we need to get a good shot. He kind of just takes over, takes control. And I mean, Mike Conley, PG1, he's super smart out there. He would tell you to do something, and it always works. So I mean, just keep trusting and believing in Mike.
Finch said that he thought that was the best game you've ever played. Would you agree with that?
It's close for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean, 25 points in the playoffs, I mean, there's nothing more I could ask for. So, yeah, that's for sure one of them.
Jaden, there are crowds that will really get amped up for dunks and offensive runs. This crowd seems to really thrive on you guys getting stops. What do you feel from the energy in the building when you're locking someone down and turning it over like that?
I mean, it feels great. I mean, you could hear them get louder and louder each possession. And I mean, I love the fans. They're just doing their job, and like we like to see it as well. You see the bench going crazy every time we're trying to get a stop. So, I mean, it's just a great feeling, and I love what they're doing for us.
And then this is an offensive league for the most part, and it's been that way for a long time. Is there some satisfaction in showing that there's another way to do this, like to be able to be a defensive team in an era of offense?
Yeah, I would say that. I mean, just us living on our defense and just being able to lock in and do what Coach asks us to do. I mean, just sticking to the game plan is what's really helped us out a lot this series. So just continuing to be aggressive, be physical on defense, and just play hard.
Jaden, do you feel like there was any additional pressure when Ant said that, you've got Kevin Durant, but we've got Jaden McDaniels?
No, not really. I mean, Ant know what he's talking about. So just, I mean, we love to compete. So it's just something for me just to kind of have a chip on my shoulder knowing that, like, I still got to go out here and show people that I can play defense, I can guard KD, and just I can score as well. So just being myself, really.
Jaden, Finch was saying they were running you through some football-style drills when it came to rebounding. Were they like breaking out the pads and knocking you around?
They
or
had
what
the
was that
pads.
like?
They was trying to like resemble the game, like a physicality and stuff. So I mean, I like to play physical. I mean, it's like the way we like to play. So them doing that helped us out a lot.
Any other questions for Jaden? Thanks, Jaden.
Thank you, guys.
Good evening.
Rudy, you guys have been a defensive team all year long, but this seems to be another level that you have reached. What do you think is allowing this group to play the way it has on that end of the floor against a very potent offense?
I think our level of urgency, especially from the first minute of the game, is at the highest level. We know that when we turn it up, we're able to be a unique defensive team. But when we don't have to turn it up because we are doing it from the first minute of the game, it's a different type of defense that we can have.
This is a league that is built on offense, and like in many ways, like it's been that way for a long, long time. What is there a level of satisfaction that you guys are doing it a different way? That you guys are showing that hey, it's possible to play defense in a league where the rules are geared toward the offense.
Sure. I mean, we when we sat down in training camp, we say what team we want to be, and we say we want to be a defensive-minded team, and we want to be the best in the league, and we can be unique, but it comes with the price. It comes with doing the dirty work. It comes with doing the things that you don't see on the stats, and doing it consistently. And I really feel like from day one of training camp, everyone really bought in to be that team.
Rudy, it looks like Carl's playing a way that we've never really seen him play before. You're asking him to do very specific things in this matchup that he historically hasn't been asked to do on many teams. What is it meaning that he's taking that role and executing it?
It means everything. He's capable to do so many things on a basketball court, but sometimes I think like he had so much success in the past, being playing a certain way, but now being able to play the way that's going to make us the best team possible, depending on the matchups, depending on, who's on the floor, depending on who we're playing. It's been huge, and it's obviously sacrificing maybe